Hello everyone, welcome to Baldur's Gate 3. Yes, we're playing Baldur's Gate 3 again. All I remember last night was I spent an hour on what should have been 15 minutes. I was so tired. I was so cooked, guys, on last episode. So, let's continue. Let's see to what point I can get to before I inevitably crash again. So,
What path lies before me?
what? He's floating?
I got a boyfriend, he's older than us. I haven't seen him in ghosts.
Let's go over here.
Moving ahead.
There's a lot of them.
With a shock of psychic pain, the pack leader's mind clamps onto yours.
Oh.
You see yourself through her eyes, a pulsing red cluster of organs. Feast. No. The voice has forbidden this meat. Gnolls see your whole world as a meal. This voice is acting as a leash, but it won't hold them for long.
So we have to kill
As
them.
the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority. A memory. The beast daubs the symbol of the Absolute on a cave wall in blood. Buried deep, a tadpole struggles to assert control against the ravenous chaos of her mind.
I think I'm literally Karlach right now.
You see drow and goblins restraining her, a mind flayer reaching out.
Oh.
And then the voice, bringing order. Eating this meat was forbidden, but it would lead her to a feast.
Okay, we're like almost guaranteed. Almost. Just hit him! Hit him! God! It's not that hard. You literally just aim and shoot.
Cry about it.
By the gods,
Okay.
you're a sweet sight. Are any of my crew still alive out there? Damn it. I guess that's a no. Risen Road's more dangerous than ever. You're the first friendly face we've seen since Eltergard. We're bound for Baldur's Gate. Got some cargo to deliver. But we've a stop to make along the way. Joaquin's Rest. It's just up the road. I'd be enjoying a mug of ale right now if those beasts hadn't jumped us. Listen, you look like you know how to handle yourself.
Yeah.
You should meet my associates. We've got our own drinking spot by the tavern. Invitation only.
Okay.
Tell the fellow on the door. Little Serpent, Long Shadow. He'll take good care of you.
Let's read his thoughts. I probably should have saved, but who cares?
Shame we lost so many agents. But the chest is all that matters. Zaris would have our hides if we lost it.
I'm gonna save right here. I don't know what will happen.
Black Hand be thanked. I didn't think anyone would find us. We'll take the chest back to the hideout. I owe you a drink. Lots of drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks again. We'll head out as soon as we've caught our breath.
What's up for discussion?
I'll be glad when we're out of this bloody cave.
Be wary.
Shame we lost so many agents. Aye, the whole reason we're in this mess. Trinkets for some rich tosser in Baldur's Gate. He gets his shiny baubles. We get a handful of Taranths.
Taranths are the currency of a merchant network called the Zentarim. Led by the mysterious Perigost of Darkhold, their dealings are far from scrupulous.
I like this one. Okay. Add another bonus, guidance. We're gonna add so many bonuses. We're not screwed. Okay.
Zaris won't be happy. But I suppose she can take it up with the Perigost herself. Take the chest. If you haven't stopped by our Joaquin's rest spot, you should. I'm sure Zaris would welcome such a prestigious guest. Zaris won't be happy. But I suppose she can take it up with the Perigost herself. Take the chest. If you haven't stopped by our Joaquin's rest spot,
you just
should.
said this.
I'm sure Zaris would welcome such a prestigious guest.
I'm tweaking.
I should speak up.
Remember, getting that chest to Baldur's Gate is your job. Then we share the profits.
That might be worth a look.
That's just in our inventory now. What's an open IRC? A few recognize Shar as the goddess of creation or Saloon as the goddess of destruction, yet both are true. Born in the primordial ebb and flow of time, they forged Ibir Toril together, and Shanti, mother of life, sprung into existence. Light and dark hung in perfect balance, embraced by Shar and lightened by Saloon. Yet the creations were cold and distant, and Shanto prayed for warmth. This simple request divided the sisters, driving them to conflict, but it was Saloon that forced true flame into Abir Toril, sparking the sun. How could Shar not be harmed by such a betrayal, forced to war against both the light of the sun and the light of the moon? As the goddesses tore each other asunder, they formed new gods and new conflicts, all for the sake of a little warmth. The lesson is this: to put selfish comfort over the fate of existence is folly. For those who understand, the Lady of Loss is always listening. Interesting.
Strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
A dead boar. But it doesn't look like it's been touched by scavengers.
Yeah, I wonder. Oh, actually, I don't even need that. I could just do this and then, yeah. Actually, no, I'd still want it, actually. It's giving me all the good...
seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. You notice 2 small puncture wounds in its neck.
Vampires.
Looking closer, you can see the skin around its face is desiccated. It's been completely drained of blood.
Smoke. Something's burning. I'll give it a shot.
Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done. Great God Helm, allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done. Great God Helm, allow us peace
Excellent
in this
armor.
plane and beyond.
I hear shouting.
Teach us care
Someone
when we would
needs
be
help.
reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
I might have to help this guy.
Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would be reckless.
I'll take. Oh.
Certainty when we would have doubt.
As with the god of wizards, all who spends their whole life learning, he grants his spells both against spell for mystery as well as learning. Okay, I don't really care about this book. I'm gonna be so for real right now. In the deep city of Grakla lived a young druid named. I don't know if it's timed or not.
Can't move. Someone help!
Because that doesn't for us.
Get me out!
What's up for discussion?
Let's talk.
Quick! The fire! Hurry! Get this thing off me!
Yep. Okay. Barely making it.
Slaughtered everyone. Mary. Mary. No. Gods, no, no, no. You should have stayed. You should have been with me. I was in our room. We had a fight. If I just kept my mouth shut about that bloody dowry, she'd still be here.
Survivor's guilt.
I'm sorry, Mary. I'm so sorry.
Okay, the fire's spreading, so
Please, just go. I need a moment with her.
everything's burning, bro. Like,
It's for her sister's wedding. I made a stupid joke about keeping it. We argued about it for hours. Then she took the dowry and left.
okay, well this fire's gonna take you out, so I'm gone.
No.
Monsters everywhere. Kill.
Yo, chill, bro. Okay, there's no way I fail this. Unless I get a 1. Unless I get a 1. I say there's no way this fails this. I'm just jinxing it.
You're not one of them at all. I was ready to run you through. My mistake, friend.
You're good.
An attack. Monsters. Little ones and taller ones. They took the shiny one. He killed many. Yes, it was screaming, waving around its metal. I made him stop screaming. Him? He was the biggest. Now I'm the biggest.
Someone's moving around in there.
In here.
Looking ahead. Don't waste a step.
Seems
Who are
like
you?
a good moment to talk.
Salazar. Who are you?
You spot a man crouching between the shelves, just as he spots you.
Who are you?
Bugger! Oh, hell, dwarves! I thought you were Flaming Fist.
Well, down you go then. They'll be on us soon, so if you're looking to trade, you best be quick. Entrance is hidden behind the wardrobe. Here's the key.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Oh.
The ox tenses, horns lowered in your direction.
I forgot to do the speaking thing.
His hide twitches, every muscle primed to bolt. He's terrified.
+7? Okay, good.
The ox calms, his tail swishing the sap.
Look well, friend.
I'm so sorry I didn't talk to you.
Here we go.
Let's take that. And I do want to pick that up. Go into my inventory and 9 fingers. Here follows a report on the inroads upstart smuggler Enver Gortash has been making on the illicit arms trade in the Shonthar Valley, though inroads badly under it, states the case. Annexation would be more appropriate, or more apt. The former black market leaders, the Knights of the Shield, and outside the city, Zentarim, have largely been supplanted by Gortash's operation. Illegal arms have never been a major component of the guild business, but given his apparent ambitions, it would be unwise to assume that Gortash will stop there. He bears watching closely. Where's that?
That's far enough.
Uh-oh.
What's your business down here? Answer honestly and maybe we'll kill you clean.
Alrighty.
Hold your arrows. This is Rugen's savior, I'll bet. He told us all about you. Come on in then. Any friend of Rugen's is a friend of the family.
Mm-hmm. I know.
You don't want to keep Zaris waiting. Believe me.
Alrighty.
Well, don't you cut a fine figure? Want your portrait done? If you have the gold, my pet artist will make you a most heroical likeness.
Oh my god, yes.
Let's say we're his patrons, yeah? Found him wandering the wilds alone. He needs protection. And if his paintings cover our costs, so much the better, eh?
Sure.
Are you looking to buy him? I'm open to offers, mate. Threats, not so much.
Perfect. That was terrible.
What? Kill him and the price of his drawings goes up? Bloody clever, that. Go on, then. But don't kill him here. He's going to be a bleater. I know it.
Okay.
I can't say I've ever been bought before. How much did I fetch? No, don't tell me. There's nothing so depressing as learning one's true value. Well, you should at least know what you've paid for. I am the Oscar Fevras.
Can I keep in
at
my
your
camp?
service.
I want to keep in a camp.
A genuine pleasure. I'm in your debt, as is my patron. My betrothed, I should say. Assuming Lady Janeth still wishes to marry me after our little, falling out?
You recall a recent scandal. A patriarch of Baldur's Gate who wished to marry a commoner.
Ooh.
Quite. It seems we are destined to doomed romances, are we not?
I kind of like
She
him.
offered me a future. And so, in a fit of madness, I told her of my past. Of the woman I'd loved before she found me. Love still, in truth. She was less than pleased. I made a timely retreat into the countryside. To paint and clear my head. To choose, I suppose. Oh, absolutely none. Fame and wealth suit me very well, no doubt. And yet, I think of that first love, and I hesitate. Likely I'm going mad.
Okay.
Regardless, we have more immediate concerns. Your reward once I've returned to the city, for one. Say, I don't suppose you could spare some coin, could you? Ease the discomforts of the road some. A hero to the hilt. Seek me out in the city, truly. Beneath my brush, you'll live forever. Until Baldur's Gate, then.
Until then.
Fist tries to storm in. I want to see those traps in action.
I disarmed y'all's as traps. Wait, would it be bad if
You're the one who recruited me, Rugen. You're the one who taught me rule number 1. Remember? No. Ollie didn't remember either. Did you, Ollie? You're dead the moment you steal from the Zentarim.
Which you should have known. That is, if you'd done your research before impersonating one of us.
Hold on. You're an unreliable source is the disadvantage. I don't know what this is doing, but let's add our bonus. Oh, we did make it. Okay.
Ha! The silver tongue on you. Usually, I'd rip it out. But these aren't normal times. Tell you what. You've already taken Rugen's cargo. So finish the job and I'll let you live. Deliver it to Baldur's Gate. Oh, and kill him. You were so close. So close to walking out of this alive.
Okay. Hit her. Finally.
Y'all ugly!
Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Great dukes and duchesses, lords and ladies, and all who seek knowledge of the world, welcome. I have traveled far, seen much, and recorded all. My odyssey began in a humble tavern where I met a Rishimi mercenary, an approachable fellow. He offered me a tale in exchange for a drink. I accepted, and was soon wrapped in one ale, as one ale became 6. He told me of the legends of his people, sharing their stories and culture. He told me of the lands he'd visited, from the Silver Marches to Kalimshan, from the Moodche Isles to the Plain of Purple Dust. The more he spoke, the more I realized I'd never traveled farther than Baragus. I felt like a fly, spending my short life buzzing around a latrine, ignorant of everything I was missing. Well, no more. The next day I packed a bag and set out, following the Shianthar east. I would travel to Rishimen, see this magical world, and document it all. An excerpt from the Trim Possible, Pulp Cereal. It's quite a feeling. It is quite a feeling to fall forever. Of course, fall does not exactly describe, nor indeed does fly. Each patch of the sky in the elemental plane of air is bound by no laws but its own, rendering petty attempts at direction or definition meaningless. It is exactly this ferocious freedom that makes a plunge through the eternal blue the only way I've learned to truly relax. You seem distracted, observed Erules, shouting to be heard over the howling wind. That the goblin could so easily pierce my inscrutable facade was no surprise to me, for she is a sage of considerable wisdom and a lifelong friend to boot. I am, I acknowledge, expertly adjusting my posture to avoid a drifting Aarakocra nest. Lord Primus was forewarned of my contract to infiltrate his mind palace. I had to leave my entire crew on Mechanist just to escape alive. I could sense her frown beneath her bleached bone skull that eternally obscured her face. It was an affection of her monastic order, and just one of the many things I'd never truly understood about her. All perished, surely a traitor was among them. Perished? Oh no, I traded them. Lord Primus wished to study mortal mannerisms, and he was most forthcoming with the identity of my betrayer in return. I reached out across the divide and slipped from her finger the ring of command. With the loss of the magical item, she instantly ceased to fly and began to fall in earnest. A subtle distinction, but an important one. Her screams were already lost to the whipping wind by the time the new bride loomed into view. I climbed aboard, weighing the ring in my palm. Its exact twin was nestled upon my own finger, forged by her rules many moons ago as a symbol of our undying friendship. Worry not, dear reader, she is my friend still, and it is fully my intention to return and catch her someday.
Time for some bloody work.
Cool. Nice.
You've messed up. At least you won't have to regret it.
Good. Okay, we leveled up, guys.
And get the fuck back to your fucking seat. The fuck is wrong with your ashy ass?
The Frightened Noble and the Ochre Omen. Hereunder I have transcribed a conversation between myself and a young nobleman of my lifelong acquaintance. Typically, he came to me for guidance in matters of love and fortune, but his visit to me on one particular occasion stands out particularly in my mind. Madam, please, what I say to you is true. Perhaps you'd be so kind as to repeat it. For the record, the fellow I met was ochre of skin, with ears like an elf and the nose of a half-rotted corpse. Markings like those on a fawn's hide decorated his skin. I see. What did he say as he approached you in the, what was it, misted glen upon your lands? The fellow, the creature, the man came to me slowly, a blade in his right hand. I was transfixed, as though stricken stiff by some magic. He held the sword below my chin and asked me something I could not understand. I can see it now, the blade, silver as the moon, and as a moon in a lake beneath my chin. Calm yourself, sir. You're quite safe. You say you could not understand what the fellow said? At first, no. At first, I knew not the tongue he spoke, but he seemed to glean my confusion and tried to calm it instead. He said, "Tell me now, which plane is this?" It was then that I lost grasp of the ghost and fainted directly onto the ground. And then when I woke, I know not how much later, he was gone, and I flew to you. Understand, child, be not afraid, or be not frightened. For you have been visited by a most auspicious omen. Your crops will yield twice their wealth this year. Truly, but who was he? He was a figment of your inner daemon, a messenger from your deepest intuition, and he came to inform you of your impending luck. And I tell you, it was so. Interesting.
It looks so small from here.
Overlander travelers nearing Baldur's Gate have been known to smell the city before they clap eyes on it. This is thanks to what is known as the Outer City, the area that houses much of what Baldur's Gate needs to survive and thrive, but at the same time would rather not keep within its walls. Tanneries, stockyards, slaughterhouses, saltworks, and less than regulated markets around here, as well as shanties and camps for the less fortunate souls who are drawn to the city. It is the author's firm opinion that respectable travelers should never dawdle in such a place, no matter how tempting its base attractions may be after a long journey. Instead, they should make way promptly, while paying strict attention to any valuables on their person or in their baggage, then see about presenting themselves to one of the main entrances on the lower end city, such as the famed Basilisk Gate. Once entry has been secured, they can consider themselves in the city proper. What does that note say? Explosives are more volatile than a dragon's belch, and they cost more than most of your worth, so stop messing with them. It took me half a day to attach the mine to the ceiling, and somebody took one down and lobbed it down the elevator shaft. If you're gonna waste resources, Zaris would remind you that you are resources, and she's not above throwing you down the shaft. So do you really want to risk attracting the attention of whatever might be at the bottom of that shaft? We're professionals. Act like it, or I'll break your fingers. Okay.
No more. You beautiful bastard. Thought my luck had finally run out.
I like you. Wait. Where are you going? Let me talk to you. Hope he doesn't hate me. Where did he... Rugen? Where did he go? Oh, he just said nah. He gone. I mean, I don't blame him, but like... Oh. Okay, this is gonna be important, I think.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
Who? Yo. Oh, hi.
Well,
Mizora.
You've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
God damn it. Anyone but her.
You know her?
Well, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank.
Oh.
We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
Wait, does she... Wait.
point. Oh, yes. Thanks for the reminder.
Mm-hmm.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
Oh.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade. Karlach, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
That's crazy. What just happened?
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his.
Yes.
Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that. You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
That's a friendly-looking shadow. I should speak up.
Okay. Okay.
God's damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
I'll say what I can, but it won't be enough. It's Mazora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
I believe you.
I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mazora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mazora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Okay, let's do this really quick. Let's go to
Let's see
bed.
what this does.
Oh wait, actually.
Another step forward.
Let's see. Do they have anything to say?
The blade of frontiers in the guise of a devil. I'd remark on the irony, but I'd hate to waste the breath. Still, it took guts to defy that petty patron of his. The blade's sting is real.
Oh wait, can I talk to Scratch?
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Ooh.
Master. Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
Mm-hmm. Hey, at least they speak common. No, I can't even pet him again.
I can't help feeling Will got off lightly. The wrath of the Hells is second only to the wrath of the heavens. Having a devil in our camp will certainly make things interesting. Never a dull day, is there?
Fair. Let's go over to Astarion now.
So, Will did the right thing, and it earned him a set of horns. Let that be a lesson to us all.
Okay. Okay. Shadowheart.
Shah's blessings upon you.
Mm-hmm. You have nothing to say on that. Interesting. Well, let's go to bed. Heal up, all that good stuff. Okay.
It seems to be the perfect night to spend a little time together. Just you and I. Assuming you haven't changed your mind, of course.
No! Lead the way, lead the way.
You made it. Come here. Sit with me.
Mm-hmm.
So eager. I'm surprised it took you this long. Well, to begin, I think a toast is in order. Any suggestions?
To victory might be... I need to test these. I haven't had this chance yet. Wait. Does she approve?
Dominant, self-centered, savoring another's loss. I like it. To victory.
I want to see what happens if I said the other one.
Now tell me something about yourself. And no tadpoles, dragons, marauding goblins, or anything like that. Something about you.
Okay, wait. I could take her for the wine and leave. What? What? That's bonkers. That's madness. It's madness, love.
Bold. What does us entail? I suppose I'll find out. To us. Now tell me something about yourself. And no tadpoles, dragons, marauding goblins, or anything like that. Something about you. Seems like you truly know the city. I never got to explore it to my liking. Don't stop now. Not just as things are getting interesting.
Okay. Yes! Let's go. Okay.
Don't laugh, but I'm not quite sure I have anything to share.
Oh.
When you worship Shah, secrecy is everything. We'll sacrifice our own memories when ordered to. A lot of the little things, they're lost to me right now. I did. And you remembered. You're sweet. There's still plenty of wine, and the whole night is ahead of us.
Okay. Alright, I'm happy with that. Oh, it's cute.
Nearly light. The others will be awake soon. What? I know, but you're sweet to notice. Thank you for last night.
Oh.
Me too.
She trails off. You read an invitation in her eyes.
Ooh.
That didn't hurt, did it?
No.
Good to know. For the future. Let's head back, if we must.
Aww. That's gorgeous.
Zimzalabim zim zimzalabim zim zimzalabim zim zim zimzalabim zim zimzalabim zim.
Oh.
Need to find a way forward.
Let's talk.
All's well, I hope.
Yes.
I was going to say the very same thing. As soon as I worked up my courage a little. I can't recall the last time I shared so much with someone. Maybe I never did before. It meant a lot to me.
Okay.
You mean a lot to me. And that was before the kiss. I hope so too. Though I'm not sure what kind of courtship will be afforded, given all that we're facing. But if you want to see where this goes, I do as well. Very serious of you. But go ahead.
Do tell.
Even if I could remember, I'm not sure I'd tell you. I don't want your ego to get overinflated.
That's fair. Okay. And last but not least, before we explore that entire village. Leveling up time. Let's go. Okay. I think that's the best for us. And we are done. Let us save right here. And then hopefully we'll do good in our next time. But until then, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, that's good. Catch you in the next episode at some point. Till then, bye-bye.